The faith of Jesus was most radiant in suffering. It is easy to preach love when life is comfortable, but true faith is forged in fire. If we are to bring beauty into our world, we must see through wounds to worth, through division to unity, through fear to love, even in the wilderness. Welcome to 1111 Talk Radio, where timeless truths meet today's awakening. I'm your guide, Simran. In the next 11 minutes and 11 seconds, we journey deep into ancient wisdom to ignite your presence, empower self-reflection, and awaken the wisdom within. You are not on a journey. You are the journey. Broaden your mind. Expand your heart. You are experience, experiencing itself. Breathe softly into your heart. Feel the rhythm of your own breath, the rise and fall of your chest, the pulse of life moving through you. There is beauty here, not the kind you can photograph or possess, but the quiet, radiant beauty of being alive. This beauty is sacred. It is grace in motion, and to live it is to walk the way of faith. Today we explore bringing beauty, the faith of Jesus, not through doctrine or history, but through the consciousness of love that Jesus embodied. His faith was not belief in abstract ideas. It was living trust in divine goodness, even amidst pain and uncertainty. To live as Jesus did is to know that when the world turns harsh, beauty still blooms in the heart that forgives. Breathe deeply and return to that still place where beauty and faith arise as one. Faith at its purest is not certainty. It is openness, a willingness to live without needing to control every outcome. Jesus lived from this divine openness. His faith was unwavering not because life was easy, but because his trust in the Father, the indwelling presence, was absolute. Even in the wilderness, even on the cross, his gaze did not turn from love. He once said, "Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow, how they toil not, neither do they spin." In this teaching is a profound truth, that the soul, when rooted in divine trust, naturally expresses beauty. Faith aligns us to that spontaneous flowering of grace. In our modern lives, faith has become difficult because we have become accustomed to proof, to evidence, to control. Beauty never demands certainty. It invites surrender. The faith of Jesus teaches us that beauty is revealed not when life is perfect, but when love is practiced in imperfection. When we breathe, we remember that faith is not something we hold. It is a way we yield. When we look at the life of Jesus, not as a distant figure, but as a living example of consciousness, we find a pattern of presence. He found beauty in the ordinary, holiness in the humble. He walked among fishermen, tax collectors, and healers, eating, laughing, and weeping with them. Every gesture of compassion, every bit of bread broken and shared, was a revelation that God lives not on mountain peaks or in palaces, but in the human heart awakened to love. Beauty for Jesus was not superficial. It was the outpouring of divine alignment. It was in the patience of forgiveness, in the courage to love without condition, in the faith that transcends fear. So look around you, the face of a friend, the breath of wind, the tears shed in both joy and pain. All of it is sacred. Every moment reflects the face of the divine when seen through the eyes of faith. Breathe, inhaling and exhaling deeply, and begin to see the beauty that is always before us. A woman was condemned by her community for her mistakes. They brought her before Jesus, demanding justice, clutching stones. Jesus bent to the ground and wrote in the dust. Then he said softly, "Let the one among you who is without sin cast the first stone." One by one the stones fell and the accusers walked away. Jesus turned to the woman and said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." This is beauty, the beauty of mercy over judgment, understanding over punishment. His faith in the divine good saw beyond the surface of wrongdoing into the innocence that still lived beneath it. If we are to bring beauty into our world, we must do the same. We must see through wounds to worth, through division to unity, through fear to love. The faith of Jesus calls us to look beyond what we see and love what we have forgotten to see. We must breathe into the heart of Jesus and open the eyes of our heart. The faith of Jesus was most radiant in suffering. It is easy to preach love when life is comfortable, but true faith is forged in fire. In moments of betrayal and pain, Jesus did not protect his heart, he expanded it. On the cross, in ultimate vulnerability, his words were not of anger, but forgiveness. "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." That single act of mercy transformed human understanding forever. It showed that faith is not about escape from pain, but presence within it. These words still echo in our time. Amid violence, despair, disconnection, we are called to respond, not with vengeance, but with compassion. That is how beauty enters a wounded world. Faith is not denial of darkness. It is trust in a higher light that can rise through it. The faith of Jesus invites us to stay open, even while we bleed. To believe, even when we cannot see, that love never ends. And choose peace where fear once lived. How do we bring beauty into our daily living? How do we live the faith of Jesus in modern times when the pace feels relentless and the noise unending? We begin where he began, with presence. Each time we pause before reacting, each time we choose gratitude over complaint, each time we reach for kindness instead of control, we bring heaven into the world. Beauty is not created by perfection. It is revealed in authenticity. When we love even our humanness, our faults, our fatigue, our longing, we make space for divine compassion to move through us. Jesus taught that the kingdom of heaven is within. When we honor that truth, we stop searching for beauty outside ourselves and start becoming it. Every breath becomes prayer. Every action becomes incarnation. Breathe, inhaling and exhaling. And remember that faith is the art of embodying beauty. Faith softens what has become hard. Beauty grows in the places where faith has broken the crust of fear. So when life feels barren, remember, you need not make yourself worthy of love. You only need to open to the love that already believes in you. Faith is sunlight. Beauty is the bloom. God is the gardener. We must breathe and allow the soul to flower. Today's collective human story is filled with noise, distraction, and disconnection. Many have lost faith, not only in religion, but in the goodness of life. We see suffering and ask, "Where is God?" Jesus, if walking among us today, might say, "God is within you," asking the same. The faith of Jesus is relevant because it brings us back to this inner knowing that divinity is not elsewhere. It lives as consciousness, the spark in every act of kindness, the strength behind every humble choice to love again despite past hurt. Breathe softly into your heart. Feel the rhythm of your own breath, the pulse of life moving through you. In love, of love, with love, and as love. I am Simran. Be well. Infinite gratitude for your love and support. May the insights be carried throughout your day to nurture you, to empower you, and to guide your journey. Transformation begins with presence. Subscribe and share to spread the light. Until we meet again on 1111 Talk Radio, live with intention, love deeply, and embody your highest expression. Visit 1111mag.com, IamSimran.com, and my Substack, Beyond the Illusion. I am Simran, 1111.substack.com. In love, of love, with love, and as love. I am Simran. Be well.